What's up, guys? I just want to get into this. No intro, no nothing. I just really want to talk about this. Because ever since I watched it, it's been bothering me. And it gets me choked up when I think about it. So, I don't know if you guys know anything about me. I love Transformers. I love it. I love it so much. Love it since I was a little kid. I even got this cool little Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie. But we gotta talk about that too. I love Transformers. I've loved it for so long. I love that franchise. It's made my childhood. Peter Cullen and Frank Welker have just been a massive part of my childhood, and I'm going to speak to them one day. I know I will. I'm going to put it out there because, I love to interview them and talk to them. But that's not what this is about. This is about how I was looking through YouTube. I was just looking to see, what have Peter and, Frank been up to recently with the whole pandemic and stuff going on. Like, did they have any recent interviews they did before the pandemic? Like, what was going on? So I was just scrolling through YouTube and searches, and then I found this one video. And Peter and Frank were talking about the new Netflix show, which I'm going to do a review on. I'll talk about that too. Even though there's a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth about that show, which I'll get into later. But they were talking about it, and the question was, how do they feel about other voice actors coming and portraying the characters that they've done, and they try to sound like them? Now, that's a very interesting question to ask, because if you watch the Netflix show, Optimus Prime, the voice actor, in my opinion, and I feel like a lot of people's opinions, because I saw this in the comment section, tries so hard to be Peter Cullen, and it's not even funny, and it comes off very unauthentic, very forced, and in my opinion, I won't say it. Let me be kind. Let me be kind. But they're going to talk about it, and they're like, Frank says, well, we come from an industry where you don't do that. If the original person can't do that, I'm quoting from memory, so my memory's kind of, but if, you should let the original person do it. And if they want to do it, it was basically said, and that's so true, because Frank Welker and Peter Cullen want to do it so bad. I just saw a video where Peter was talking about he wants to do an Optimus Prime solo movie. I'm sorry, I don't like thinking about that. Before he, I'm not gonna say it, but before he returns to the All-Star, and they're not getting any younger, and that's just the sad truth of it. We all get old, we all pass on, and they're not getting any younger. So hearing this video, them talking about how they want to do it so badly, and how Peter Cullen's so funny. He was talking about some, when the question was asked, talking about that's Grand Theft. I was like, yeah. And then that just leads to a whole conversation with him talking about his experience with the film Bumblebee. So I'm gonna let him talk about it, and then I'll let you all know what I think.
I'll give you an example. The Bumblebee movie. They hired another person to do me for during the production, and then they were going to bring me in for one day because they didn't want to pay me, for any more than they had to. So this guy worked for 3 or 4 months, and when I came in, they had actually recorded this guy, and I had to impersonate him, impersonating me, and his timing was wrong. His inflections were wrong. He didn't know how to drag a vowel, or he didn't know how to make Prime sincere. So he'd skip over the things that did, and I went, wow, this is horrible. But I had to mimic him because they had already animated to his sound. And that's why he doesn't come across all that great in the movie. The long shots I'm okay on, but the close-up stuff, if you watch that movie, you'll see I was sickened by it. It hurt.
When I heard that tore my heart out. That made my heart hurt. To hear him say it hurt. He said it hurt him. And when I heard that, I knew I had to make this video. The way Peter and Frank have been treated it's disgusting. I'm just saying it like that. It's disgusting, and it's unfair. They both want to play, like I said, they both want to play these characters so bad, and no one can do the characters like they can. I don't care if 500 million people voice Optimus Prime. Peter Cullen will always be Optimus Prime, and that's on that. He always will. He just has such an iconic voice, and if it wasn't for him, Optimus Prime wouldn't be as iconic or as well known as he is without Peter, and that's just a fact. Frank did an amazing job with Megatron, Fred. He's just done so much, and to hear them just be like, you know, sadly it is what it is. You know, we would love to do it, and them not getting any calls or whatever. It's very disheartening and sad to hear. They both deserve better. I'm still questioning why Peter does not have his own solo movie as Optimus Prime. I question that. You know how much money that would make? Optimus Prime is one of the most well-known characters in pop culture history, let alone Transformers. Like, period. He's just extremely well-known. They both deserve justice. They both deserve to be in the same, you know, the Transformers universe, or whatever characters they voice, you know, like they want to voice. Like Optimus Prime, like they deserve that. They deserve that. So I don't know, man. I'm just kind of rambling, but it's extremely disheartening to hear how they're being treated. And it puts a sour taste in my mouth to watch shows like Netflix Transformers, where the voice actor wants to be Peter Cullen Light. I don't like that. Just get Peter Cullen at that point. Budgetary reasons, whatever. You can work stuff like that out. You know what I mean? It's not like they're one of these actors with like a prima donna talk about some, okay, you gotta pay me $1 million to do this. I'm pretty sure you could just sit down, talk to them about what's going on, and they'll be glad to. Like, they don't seem like the type of people. So I don't know, man. It's just very disheartening to hear. I know I keep saying that, but there's not much else I could say about it. All I want is just it to be talked about more, because it deserves more attention. These two men deserve better. They do, and they do. They made an entire generation of kids like happy, and just brought so much joy into their life. I love Optimus Prime. Peter Cullen made that character. I love Frank Welker as Megatron. He made that character. So it's just very sad to hear, and they both deserve justice. And give Peter, bro, give him his solo movie. Give him his solo movie. Give him a solo movie. Not like, but yeah, guys, this video is short. It's gonna be edited up and stuff because I did ramble, and it's just so sad to hear. When I hear Peter saying he wants to do Optimus Prime movie before he, I can't say without crying, like without wanting to cry, but y'all know what I mean. And it just makes me sad that they're not doing anything with Optimus, or I don't know. We haven't really heard anything about Transformers besides this Netflix TV show, so I don't know what they're gonna do. But yeah. What do you guys think about this? Or do you feel some type of way about this? Did you know about this? The main reason I want to make this video is to just get the word out there, because I didn't know about this. I didn't hear about this. I didn't see any articles. I didn't see people sharing this around. I just was stumbling upon a video and I saw this. I was just shocked. I didn't know. I was just shocked. So, yeah, guys, that's all I got to say. Peter and Frank, we both love you so much. The fans have not forgotten about you. We love you so much, and it's very sad to hear. But yeah, love. See you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Please share this around. Have a great day, and justice for Cullen and Welker.